And we're thankful they give you 60 minutes to play. There's no question we needed it all. Proud of the way we kept playing. I think that was evident there. We never stopped believing in each other that we could get it done, and we kept playing. So I tip my hat to all three units. They played well, and you know, down the stretch we complemented each other a lot better than we did in the first half.
Matt, was there a point in the game where they changed what they were doing? It seemed like we moved the ball well early, and then became tough, and then late in the game we got it going again.
They were doing the same stuff we watched on film, and the thing was we just kept fighting. And that was the thing that coach tells us and our offense coordinator tells us, is we got to just play the play. And I think it just, that patience and that keep playing just paid off at the end. And I mean, I got a great group of guys to play with, and I loved every moment of tonight.
Brendan, 14 catches, 170 yards, outstanding evening. Something special getting you open tonight?
No, nothing too special. I didn't get out to the ideal start I wanted to in this game, and it says a lot about my teammates. I got the greatest teammates in the world, and they just kept me up, kept me positive, and that was probably the biggest thing that helped me going forward.
Did you feel like you had them? I mean, when you get the 2-point conversion, you get the 35-32. I mean, they were kind of on their heels. Did you feel like you had them?
I mean, absolutely. Sorry, Coach.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think we play each play like we're going to win the game. I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind any time we go out there. And I think it just showed at the end that, like Coach said, we played 60 minutes, and we kept fighting, and we always are trying to win that play, win that series, and ultimately to win that game.
What was the last play, the winning touchdown play? Was what transpired, what was drawn up?
Well, I mean, as we got into the fourth quarter, we got into more of a 2-minute or a hurry up. I mean, as far as the tempo of our play calling, and sometimes when you tempo it, you're a little bit limited in your cookbook of plays. And there in that last series, we were able to kind of pull some things that were off from the original game plan that we hadn't been using in the fourth quarter, and was able to get Brendan open there late. Matt made a nice, good pocket movement, made a nice throw.
Was he the number one option on that play?
Yeah, you'd have to ask Matt what he was thinking, but we always say there's 5 options, but I think when we were talking about it as a staff, that was kind of the idea we had.
Did their tempo give you guys problems for a while?
Well, I think they're really good on offense. They're really good, and they got some good football players. And when you mix in the run game and the speed at which they get the plays off, yeah, I think they've given everyone trouble. The game, it's a mental game, it's a momentum game, it's all those things that play into it. It's when the momentum switched, it didn't seem like the tempo was as much of a deal as when it was going against us there early in the second quarter.
Matt, was there some surprise on how fast their corners closed?
I mean, they're really good defensive backs, and probably some of the ones they're probably some of the best we'll see all season. And I mean, I guess it wasn't really a surprise to me, but I mean, still, like, you go against your scout team all week, it's definitely surprise the first couple plays. But I think obviously my feet, my technique had to quick speed up a little bit, and the receivers had to get off the jams a little bit better. And I mean, we just got to keep playing. That's what we did.
And there's no question that in this league, anyone can win any week, and there are a lot of teams that you put them out on paper, you say it's a pretty even football game, and they are extremely talented. And, like I said earlier, lucky they let us play 60 minutes today because we needed it all.